Hi, I'm out here at Waverly Lake with Scott Jackson, a supervisor in the aquatics program of the Albany Parks Department. Scott, what are you doing here at Waverly Lake?
Today what we're doing is trying to dig out some of the weeds that are floating through the lake. We've got a knife that we're using. We've got it right here. The knife is here that we're using. We drag that along the bottom. It's cutting up the weeds, and then we've got a rake that we're trying to scoop stuff out with, and we're getting as much as we can today.
And you're using boats to tow some kind of rake device?
So I've got one of the paddle boats is towing a regular boat. They're just using a regular rake to try to scoop stuff out of the lake and put it in the boat. The tools that we bought for this project specifically say not to tow them behind a boat. So we're using those from land.
And how many people do you have working on this?
I've got 6 staff out here this morning.
You started this morning, I gather.
Yeah, we've been out here since 9, so we've been out here about almost 3 hours. We've gotten some stuff out. It's a little better.
Any estimate of how many pounds, say, of algae you've recovered?
Oh, no idea. No idea.
The paddle boats are shut down today. Are they able to operate other days through all this muck?
We've been operating Tuesday through Sunday on our regular hours. Nobody's gotten stuck yet.
And if they were, you'd rescue them.
If they do, then we'll send somebody out to unstick them.
There you go.
Yep.
What prompted you to launch this project?
I just think the lake looks ugly, and so I asked Rose Lacey is my boss. I asked her if we could give it a shot. She said go for it.
Well, it sounds like a good idea. Intrepid attempt, I should say.
And I think we're not going to get it all out this year. So I'm hopeful that next year we'll be able to get into the lake sooner in the summer when it starts to show and be able to get stuff out on a more regular basis. I think if we can get a little bit out each week when it starts to grow, it won't be quite like this. This is just
Well, you know, I noticed the other day when I was riding my bike on Bain Street that on the Swan Lakes there are some algae, but not nearly as much as here. And it's the same creek, same water. And I wondered if you, by chance, have an explanation.
I am not an environmental scientist. I am not going to make that guess.
All I saw there was that they, in one place, they have kind of a sprinkler set up that sucks up water from the lake and sprinkles it. I guess aerates the area a little bit near one of their boat docks. But I mean, the rest of the lake, most of the middle, and Swan Lakes anyway, is free of this stuff. So it's a mystery to me.
Me too.
Do you think there's anything that could be done in the future to try to prevent this from growing in the first place?
Well, when I was doing some research and I found these tools, there's some chemicals that we could consider adding to the lake that are supposed to be environmentally friendly. I don't know that that's a great solution. This lake does have an influent and an effluent area, so I'm not sure the chemicals would stay.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure that's a good choice. We are looking into aerating to see if that does anything. We'll see. I don't know.
Well, all right. Thanks for making the attempt here today.
Sure.
I think everybody who enjoys this little pond, including the paddle boaters, would appreciate a little more clear water.
I think so.
Thanks a lot, Scott.
Sure thing.
Talk to you later.
Have a good afternoon.
Well, that's it for me here at...
Just to correct your early statement, I'm not technically a supervisor, I'm a coordinator. Rose Lacey would be the...
Scott has
manager.
just told me that he is not a supervisor, but a coordinator. I'm sure there's a difference.
There is a difference.
Okay. Well, thanks again.
Sure.
Appreciate your help.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate your work here.
We'll do our best.
All right. As you know, I'm Hustle Herring, and with any kind of luck, this little video may show up on HH today, later on today. Goodbye.